Good afternoon and welcome everyone to KMVT15 Sports. This is your announcer, Robert Blackburn, and here we are on a sunny Thursday afternoon, January 26th, for our match today, which will be played between the Mountain View Spartans and the Fremont Firebirds. We'll be starting shortly. The referees have proceeded to the center of the field, waiting for the teams to come out as the coaches give them their final directions. Real briefly, to highlight some of the players that we will see. These are two teams that played a week ago in a hard-fought game that was won 3-0 by Mountain View, with a number of notable saves by the Fremont goalkeeper, number 8, Aaron Caprellian. We are waiting right now for the starters to begin to take the field for both teams. Mountain View will be playing in their home white uniform. Hosting Fremont will be in the black shorts and dark red tops. Today, Mountain View will be featuring Jessica Lum, number 3, number 4, Ashley Henry, number 5, Emma Noe, number 6, Sonia Mora, number 7, Hikari Sakai. Sorry, I apologize, folks. This is the Fremont Firebirds roster. Number 8, Aaron Caprellian, number 9, Areli Arteaga, number 10, Karen Aguilar, number 11, Gal Shami, number 12, Thalia Rahim, number 13, Kendall Moulton, number 14, Mae Murphy, number 15, Jacqueline Chavari, number 16, Amanda Hebert, number 17, Megan Mahoney, 18, Kayleen Patty, 19, Giselle Lacona, 20, Sophia Noe, number 21, Jacqueline Stahl, number 23, Deanna Garcia, and their goalkeeper, Catherine Davis. The Mountain View Spartans will feature number 2, Grace Descarou, number 3, Morgan Modi, number 6, Janvi Subramanian, number 7, Sarah Davenport, number 8, Beth Ann Perry, number 10, Allie Coyne, team captain, number 11, Lucy Tang, number 12, Elena Palacios, number 13, Laura Carceroni, 14, Natasha Harris, 15, Rachel Ostrowski, number 16, Mia Polson, number 17, Carissa Hayes, number 18, Sydney Mosier, 19, Maddie Nedig, number 20, Aaron Alexander, number 21, Natalie Brehout, 22, Ani Ralston, 23, Haley Marant, number 24, Ava Cohen, and number 25, Nicole Baumgartner. The referee is getting ready to start the game. And we are off. Mountain View has the opening kickoff. They've elected to pass it back and keep it on the ground. Team captain Alicoin, number 10, puts a long through pass down the right-hand side. Up, the Mountain View attacker cuts back, lays it to the top of the box for Lucy Tang, number 11, to run onto. Tang shoots and it scores. So we are a minute in, and Mountain View now leads 1-0. Here's a replay. Tang requires just a second touch to have complete control of the ball and lays it in very nice underneath the crossbar. A rough start for Fremont. They've passed the ball back. Mountain View intercepts the pass. Lucy Tang penetrates into the Fremont box before it's deflected off a Fremont defender off the back line for a corner kick. And the corner kick will be taken by Lucy Tang. Her kick is high and lands on the far side of the 6-yard box. It touches a few Mountain View players, but cannot be put on frame and goes beyond the end line. This will be our first goal kick of the game. Mountain View is able to get to the goal kick. Deflects it to Nicole Baumgartner, who passes. That was defender number 12 with the long ball over the top. Mountain View is able to run onto it, but their shot goes left of the goal. That shot taken by number 19, Maddie Nading. Number 14, Natasha Harris, the left forward for Mountain View, gets her head on it. Sends it backwards to her midfield. Maddie Nading passes the ball wide to Lucy Tang. The ball is tackled away by Fremont, who makes a run down the left-hand side. Escapes the pressure. But the ball is ultimately forced back over the inline off the Fremont player. Goal kick to Mountain View. Fremont puts a ball over the top between two defenders. Mountain View elects to escort the ball out of bounds, past the inline, for them to have another goal kick this game. Goal kick is taken by defender Lena Palacios. Ball passed forward by number 8, Beth Ann Perry. Number 14, Natasha Harris, runs onto it. She escapes the grasp of the Fremont defender and then puts one just to the left of Fremont goalkeeper Aaron Cabrelian. You'll see here the defender is eluded and very neatly taken with the left foot just inside that left post of the goal. Harris heads the ball, puts it to the left. Hard to tell if that one was a shot or a pass, deflected by Fremont. They clear the ball and then regain control. Nikki Baumgartner passes to number 17, Carissa Hayes, team captain there, a senior Carissa Hayes. Number 8, Beth Ann Perry controls the ball, passes out wide to Tang, who's able to drive into the box, but it's deflected by a Fremont defender. Nope, the referee has... Sorry, it seemed the linesman had ruled it a goal kick. But the teams are lining up for a corner. So the referee, the officiating crew, has communicated to the players, and they're now lining up for Fremont to take the goal kick. Mountain View trading some passes here, stringing a few together to keep possession right on the edge of the defensive third for Fremont. That cross was not picked up by a Mountain View player. The clearance was deflected back into the penalty area before finally being cleared again. Fremont goalkeeper Aaron Caprellian gets a very strong foot on it to clear that ball past up to the midfield line. Amanda Hebert has the ball tackled away by Mountain View. They have up and through ball into the penalty area where it is number 19, Maddie Nadig, is ruled offside. Fremont will be able to take their free kick just outside the penalty area as their goalkeeper lines up and looks downfield. That free kick probably a little lower than she would have liked. Amanda Hebert dribbles down, passes out to number 6, Sonia Mora, who does lose the ball to Hayes, sending it out of bounds. It will be a Fremont throw-in. Fremont retrieves the ball. Sometimes when they go out of bounds onto a high school track, they'll roll quite a ways. Mountain View clears that one. 2 players run onto it. It deflects off. Harris rolls out of bounds for a Fremont throw-in. Number 17, Megan Mahoney, gets it to Hebert, who heads it on. And then Mountain View clears for it to roll out of bounds. So after giving up 2 goals relatively quickly, Fremont has been able to keep the ball at Mountain View's end of the field. The inbounds throw is intercepted by the Mountain View defender. Nicole Baumgartner with the dribbles down, passes it to the right where it's Beth Berry picks it up, dribbles around the Fremont defender before a second one comes up to tackle the ball away. Lucy Tang has the ball to the right, throws the cross into the box. Beth Perry intercepts the ball. It does a cross back, but ultimately the defender deflects the cross over the end line. It will be a corner kick for Mountain View. Mountain View is lining up with Maddie Nadig taking the kick. It does not, it goes past the inline and over the goal. Never coming in bounds. It will be a goal kick to Fremont. Mountain View substitutes now. That's a bit of a battle between Nicole Baumgartner and number 15 from Fremont, Jacqueline Chavera. Baumgartner gets the shot off, but it's easily handled by goalkeeper Aaron Caprellian. She punts just short of midfield. The Fremont attacker, number 23, Diana Garcia, is unable to keep control of the ball. Mountain View attacks until Fremont clears it. That was an early cross from Beth Ann Perry of Mountain View. Again, handled easily by Aaron Caprellian, the goalkeeper for Fremont. Baumgartner has the ball at the midfield, puts a ball to the left over the top where Natasha Harris controls it. She tries to put it through, but it's blocked by 17 Megan Mahoney of Fremont. Mountain View's center back takes the ball up into Fremont's territory. Her pass down the left-hand side is ahead of the left back for Mountain View and rolls out of bounds. Fremont forward, but is ultimately denied by Ava Cohen, who pushes the ball out of bounds for a Fremont throw-in. Mountain View defenders are fairly content to pass the ball back and forth before electing to clear it from deep within their half the field. Clearance from Fremont defender Hikari Sakai bounces off a Mountain View player, and then a Fremont teammate before rolling out of bounds for Mountain View to throw in. Mountain View with a few chances there trying to get the ball into the penalty area. But with Fremont has moved their defense back very strongly to control it and block. Mountain View probably not playing as cleanly as they would like, and Fremont is successfully able to get the ball cleared out of bounds. Lucy Tang is able to keep control and dribble. She puts a cross up to the top of the penalty area where it sits very nicely for Nicole Baumgartner to put a strong kick on it and score Mountain View's third goal of the game. Now we're going to have a little replay on this. There's Lucy's dribble down to the baseline. You'll see the ball sits very slowly, very nicely for Baumgartner to get her shot off there, and not much a defender or goalkeeper can do about that. Mountain View with a 3-0 lead, still looking to press as we're just halfway through the first half of the game here. That through ball, though, missing everyone. The Fremont goalkeeper gets another strong punt to it. Amanda Hebert from Fremont is able to get a good forward pass on it, which a Mountain View defender, Carissa Hayes, is able to get to, but it bounces out of bounds. Play is stopped for Fremont to be able to do substitution here. They'll be taking 3 players off the field. That was Deanna Garcia, who was able to hold the ball up there, but her through pass over to the right side of the field does go past all of her teammates and over the end line. Mountain View defender Elena Palacios is set to take the goal kick. Baumgartner is pressured by Amanda Hebert in the middle of the field. Mountain View is able to keep possession of it. Then puts a long ball over the top to Beth Ann Berry, who is out on the right-hand side for them. She maintains control of the ball on the dribble before it's cleared away out of bounds by the Fremont defender. That was a very long shot taken by Nicole Baumgartner. The Mountain View coaches moved her from a forward position back to a defensive midfielder. That shot taken from far out bounced a few times before going harmlessly left, wide left of the goal. That goal kick was controlled by Fremont defender Megan Mahoney before the pass to teammate number 4, Ashley Henry, resulted in some pressure on her and the ball being turned over. Fremont able to get it back and control it. Deanna Garcia puts a ball over the top and to the left, where Mountain View looks to have their attacker Sonia Mora run with the ball. Mountain View is able to get control. They're going to keep it on the ground among the defenders. Then progress it up neatly to the midfield as everyone advances. Lucy Tang on the ball, puts it through, trying to get it to number 8, Beth Ann Harris, who has run into the box. It's intercepted by the Fremont defense and ultimately cleared out of bounds. That was defender Jessica Lum, who was able to stand up the attacker and deny them further penetration into the box. Mountain View attacker number 6, John V. Subramanian, who came in at that last substitution, was the player on the ball there as it was sent out of bounds, and she will do the throw-in for Mountain View. That was a nice penetrating run by Mountain View's number 20, Erin Alexander. She tried to get into the box to put a cross, but the Fremont defense was there to meet the ball, send it back over the inline, resulting in a corner kick for Mountain View. Senior co-captain number 17, Carissa Hayes, is walking up to take the corner. That corner goes to the far side of the box where the Fremont is able to get a head onto it and send it out of bounds. Oh, and the goalkeeper for Fremont came out to try to intercept that one. Could not get a clean grab on it. The ball bounces across the mouth of goal, and Mountain View was able to put it in. We're going to get another look at that here. The ball bounces. There's some up. The Mountain View attacker, Beth Ann Perry, was able to get a touch on that ball, preventing the goalkeeper from grabbing it and leaving it for number 16, Mia Polson, to put in. Fremont will now kick off with the score at 4-0. Fremont with the throw in with Amanda Hebert does a very nice chest trap, but unable to control the ball to keep it in bounds. However, Mountain View unable to control the ball themselves on their throw in. Mountain View successfully gets the ball in and keeps control. They've strung together 3 to 4 passes. They've put the ball through with only 2 defenders for Fremont running back. 16, Polson controls the ball, lays it back for number 8, Beth Ann Perry. She lays it to the right-hand side where Subramanian has her cross deflected out of bounds. So that will be another corner kick for Mountain View High School. That seems to be their 4th of the first half. Lucy Tang brings the ball over. She'll be taking the corner kick for Mountain View. Her kick landed very nicely right in front of goal. No teammate there to take advantage of it. Fremont is able to block the play following that and clear the ball out of bounds. Mountain View now sitting on, both teams sitting on 2 substitutions. Fremont defender Hikari Sakai with a very strong clearance there. Ava Cohen from Mountain View comes back to do the throw-in. The ball successfully brought down by Beth Ann Perry, but Amanda Hebert of Fremont keeps it and controls it. Her through pass to number 4, Ashley Henry, they are able to control it, but unfortunately can't get the next pass completed. Mountain View substitution, Grace Descarou has the ball. Her pass forward, not handled cleanly by Mia Polson, and it is taken away by Fremont. A little bit of a dangerous situation there as the ball came into the Fremont penalty area. Goalkeeper Aaron Gabrielian comes rushing out, gets a couple hands on it, and ultimately is able to control it and keep it away from Subramanian, the Mountain View attacker there. Oh, that's a through ball into the penalty area, which Mountain View handles very cleanly when the cross. Beth Ann Perry runs up the middle field to put a left foot on it, sending it just inside the near post of the goal. Here's a replay of it. Very nicely done. Ball bouncing a little bit, but coming just inside that post, making it very difficult for the goalkeeper to get to it. So we are right at about 40 minutes. The score now stands 5-0 for Mountain View. Mountain View now has their chance to throw the ball in. Right back, Sydney Mosier. Getting ready to. Mountain View has stopped the game to do a substitution. Natasha Harris will come back on for Subramanian. Fremont looks to get the ball and make a few passes to get outfield, but Nicole Baumgartner was there to intercept it. Harris dribbles into the box, cuts back, unable to keep control of the ball as the defender comes in and puts herself in between Harris and the ball, and ultimately Fremont clears it. Beth Ann Perry, who scored the ball moments ago, gets that cross in front of the box, but there is a large group of Fremont defenders that are there to stop it. Mora controls the ball for Fremont, passes it up to Amanda Hebert, passes a little long and is intercepted by the center back for Mountain View. Descarou gives the ball up. That will be our halftime today, folks. We are going to take a break here, and we'll come back to you shortly before play resumes in the second half. Oh, no, I apologize. I thought the referee signaled half. It was a foul by Descarou, so it'll be a free kick to the Firebirds. That ball lofted nicely into the Mountain View third, but handled easily by the defensive midfielder, Nicole Baumgartner. That was a dangerous pass from one of the Mountain View defenders to their teammates, with the Fremont attacker running to it and almost getting a hold of it. Fremont putting together a 2 to 3 passes there before the ball is cleared by Mountain View. Fremont will have their throw-in right at the top of the defensive third for the Mountain View Spartans. Number 16 for Fremont, Amanda Hebert, is on the ball. She has done a very good job for her team today, being very active and pressuring in the midfield whenever she can. That was intercepted nicely by number 11, Gal Shemi. Avacoan able to get onto that long pass from Descaro. That cross, though, blocked slightly by goalkeeper Aaron Caprellian before attacker Natasha Harris tried to run onto it. Fremont controlling the ball, ultimately having to pass it back to their goalkeeper. Foul called for defender Ava Cohen, pushing against Fremont's number 4, Ashley Henry. And the free kick for Fremont will be taken by number 7, Hikari Sakai. Amanda Hebert there with the ball for Fremont. Makes forth a great effort trying to control the ball. Her cross, though, goes over the inline and bounces out, leaving it as a free goal kick to be taken by Mountain View. Defender Elena Palacios takes the goal kick, sends it up to the center circle, where Lucy Tang dribbles around the Fremont defender, successfully passes on to Mia Polson, who cuts to her left, gets to the top of the penalty area. Her shot deflected by the Fremont defender. Mountain View intercepts that pass from Fremont. They've elected to pass it backwards and hold on to it. That was Mountain View forward Natasha Harris drifting back and taking that very long cross into the box, which the Fremont defense handled fairly easily. Descaro's pass is successful to Natasha Harris. She dribbles, cuts back again in the penalty area, and gets a shot off that goes right in between the goalkeeper and the right-hand post of the goal. That is Harris's second goal of the half. Some very nice cutback by Harris there, who takes one touch of the ball and then takes a left-footed shot catching the goalkeeper going the wrong direction. You'll see it again, the cutback, and then the left foot. And with that, the referee has blown his whistle for the end of the first period. We're going to go away now, and we'll come back shortly before the start of the second half. Welcome back, everyone. We've returned for the second half of this afternoon's game, where the Mountain View Spartans girls are hosting the Fremont Firebirds. This is a Santa Clara Valley Athletic Division competition between two teams in the De Anza bracket. Currently, Mountain View is leading that bracket with 4 wins and a draw. Fremont is down at the bottom of the table here. And so far today, the results look to continue that way for both teams, with Mountain View scoring 6 goals in the first half. Fremont unable to get a shot off in the first half, and that is reflected in their standings right now. Season to date, unfortunately, no goals scored for them, while 20 allowed. Mountain View, as usually goes when a team is at the very top of the standings, has scored 17 times this season. They've added 6 to that so far this afternoon and have only allowed 2 goals during their conference play. Mountain View is getting ready to go back on the field there. Fremont is proceeding as the referees look to get the second half of the game underway. This half you will see Fremont in red and black attacking to the goal on the left. Mountain View in their home white will be going to the right-hand side towards the goal at the south end of their stadium. The teams are lining up for Fremont to take the first kick of the second half. And we are underway. The Fremont pass back from midfielder Gabby Shimmy is intercepted by Mountain View. They're unable to control it. Very close call there, nearly starting out the half in the same way the beginning of the game did. Mia Polson of Mountain View puts that ball through. Natasha Harris able to control it, does a very lofted cross, which the goalkeeper for Fremont, Erin Caprellian, is able to control. Her punt to midfield goes between a few of the Firebirds and the Spartans into the back. And Fremont strings together a few passes of their own, switching the ball out to the far right-hand side of the field where Amanda Hebert gets by Ava Cohen, the defender for Mountain View. She makes a successful cross into the box, but then it is handled by the Mountain View goalkeeper, Rachel Ostrowski. Her clearance is blocked. Fremont battled hard, unable to get control of it and get a shot off. Diana Garcia then getting that ball. Her shot wide of goal, easily managed by the goalkeeper for Mountain View. Garcia heads it on for Fremont. They work to put pressure on Aaron Alexander, the defender for Mountain View. Win the ball back, and after some passing back and forth, Sophia Noe goes down the left-hand side, gets around Captain Allie Coyne, gets a very nice clean cross-off, which is intercepted by Baumgartner, who has dropped back into the penalty area to help her defenders. Lucy Tang then dribbles clear. Tang passes to Polson. Her pass to Natasha Harris a little bit short. Fremont intercepts, but unable to keep control of the ball. Lucy Tang elects to put a through pass over the Fremont defenders. We'll see if Maddie Natick is able to run onto it. She does. Successfully controls the ball and gets the cross off, but the cross was not into the box. It goes over the end line. And Fremont will have a goal kick. Defender Jessica Lum holding off Beth Ann Perry there and clearing the ball out of bounds. Fremont goal kick successfully controlled by Mountain View midfielder Beth Ann Perry. Now Mountain View switches the field. Before sending a long cross up into the box, Maddie Natick able to control it, gets the pass off to the side. Beth Ann Perry controls, gets clear of it. Her shot blocked by Erin Caprellian. Natasha Harris makes a strong run onto the ball, but is unable to put it into the goal. It goes wide left. We'll see a great replay here where Beth Ann Perry surprises the defense, gets onto the ball. Very nice job by the goalkeeper, Erin Caprellian, to get a hand on the ball to drive it wide to the right. There's a big cross into the box by Natasha Harris. Maddie Natick gets a shot off, but the shot is controlled by the goalkeeper. There was some contact there with the center back for Fremont, who looks to need a moment. Here is a replay. Our replay there does a nice job capturing the goalkeeper controlling the ball. Just sorry, folks, who were unable to get the header itself. Defender Jessica Lum heads off the field. To be replaced by number 9, Aurelia Arteaga. That attack by Mountain View successfully turned back by Megan Mahoney there at the right back for Fremont. And on the throw-in, number 9, Aurelia Arteaga, who's just came to the game not wasting time to have an immediate impact, but that impact is a foul against a Mountain View attacker, Natasha Harris, pushing her down to the ground during the inbounds. The referee is going to give them a free kick well outside the penalty area. We'll see what they try to do with it here. It was a lofted shot, a little bit wide left of the goal, ultimately controlled by the Fremont goalkeeper. Mountain View there with a nice penetrating pass from Lucy Tang in the midfield up to Mia Poulsen. Her shot blocked, going well left of the goal. It will be a Mountain View corner kick, their first of the second half. Lucy Tang goes from her position in the Mountain View midfield over to the corner to take the kick. Fremont man marking for the defense. The ball comes in low. It bounces around the box, and Mia Poulsen gets a shot off that's controlled by Erin Caprellian. She throws the ball to her teammate. They're unable to keep themselves positioned, and the ball goes to Mountain View. Tang dribbles onto the left, in an almost desperation room. Move number 7, Hikari Saki, does get a hold of the ball and gets it away, tackles it away from Tang. Fremont then clearing it out of bounds. That was, almost saw Lucy Tang go through on goal again. On that play, it looks that the Fremont defender got to the ball before the Mountain View attacker, and since it went beyond the end line, the referee has awarded a corner kick. That's Mountain View's second in this half. That corner kick placed very well. It comes in front of goal just over the crossbar. As the goalie goes to get it, her slightly blocked. It seems to fall out of her grasp and back into the goal, putting Mountain View up 7-0. Really well-placed corner kick. Very tight angle coming in there at that upper left corner of the goal, and really difficult to stop. Amanda Hebert with some nice footwork there to keep control of the ball. The pass out to Sophia Noe, though, is sent beyond the defender, and Erin Alexander from Mountain View comes back to control it. She sends it over around the back line to co-captain Carissa Hayes. Successfully passes up to Mia Poulsen. Her through ball, though, is unable to be reached by Maddie Natick, and it's collected by the goalkeeper. That time, Mountain View's forward Natasha Harris wanted to lay it back for Carissa Hayes, but it was not a very neat ball. Bounced a few times and went out of bounds before Hayes could get a hold of it. Amanda Hebert on the ball for Fremont. She dribbles, holds onto it, and then it is lost to the defender, Carissa Hayes, and sent out of bounds. It looks like Hebert has made a big effort to apply some footwork on the ball and hold on to it a little bit longer than they had been able to during the first half. Mountain View gets free, and Natasha Harris's long pass down the left side for the overlapping left back Sydney Mosier goes long and out of bounds. Very nice throw-in from Mountain View. And the Fremont defender successfully deflects it off Beth Ann Perry so that they have a goal kick instead of giving up another corner. That was a great play just then. The cross on the ground in the box comes to Lucy Tang, who dribbles and turns to get a shot off. That, however, went wide left of goal. Number 16, Amanda Hebert for Fremont. Great effort dribbling ball down the sideline, nearly maintains control. Unfortunately, turns it over with the ball passing out of bounds. Polson for Mountain View controls that inbounds throw. The ball is passed to Natasha Harris, who runs into the box, cuts back, makes the cross. Fremont defender number 7, Hikari Sakai, deflects it. And then the ball is cleared forward for a very long attempt by the Mountain View left back, Carissa Hayes. That, though, goes well over the crossbar. Polson controlling that long pass from Mountain View. Maddie Niedig able to take the pass and control it from her. But the Fremont defender Sakai controls it, clears it. Unfortunately, Niedig getting control back, crossing into the box. It's deflected. Deanna Garcia there for Fremont, ultimately controlling it and deflecting it off Baumgartner out of bounds. That shot from Natasha Harris, ably blocked by Aaron Caprellian. Fremont able to control the ball. They've put a long ball forward, trying to leave it for left forward number 20, Sophia Noe, to run onto, but the ball was too far ahead of her. Maddie Niedig from Mountain View dribbles into the box. She gets a cross off, intercepted by the Fremont goalkeeper. The referee calls a foul on Palacios from Mountain View, giving a little shove from behind onto shoving the Fremont attacker number 13, Kendall Moulton, before she can control the ball. Free kick taken by Sakai. However, it goes between the Fremont attackers and for the Mountain View goalie to take a hold of it. That was number 14, Mel Murphy, getting onto the ball and pressuring the turnover there. Fremont on their long pass trying to get into the penalty area. Isn't able to complete it, so it rolls beyond the end line for a free goal kick to Mountain View. And at this point, it looks like the Mountain View coach is emptying the bench as he substitutes 7 to 8 players at this point, with approximately 20 to 30 minutes left in this half. And one of those substitutes, number 22 for Mountain View, Ani Ralsty, commits a foul, running onto the Fremont defender in an effort to get to the ball. Free kick will be taken by number 7, Hikari Sakai, excuse me. Amanda Hebert able to control the ball, but she does not. It looked like trying to get a shot off, unsuccessful, which Mountain View has completed and passed back. Their goalie has come about 15 yards out of the penalty area in order to clear that for them. A lot of times that can leave a team open if it's intercepted. Mountain, the through ball from Emma Cohen to Maddie Niedig enables her to get into the box with the ball. She's turned back by the defense. Lucy Tang is able to dribble around the Fremont midfielders. Her shot deflected. This will be Lucy Tang coming up to take the corner kick, this time from the right-hand corner. Mountain View unable to control the ball. Ooh, nicely taken corner kick, landing in front of it. They were unable to control the ball, and then Palacios for Mountain View gets a nice shot up. The Fremont goalkeeper, however, Aaron Caprillion, able to control that and keep it from going into goal. Unfortunately, not able to wrap it up in her hands, and it bounces behind the end line. Mountain View will have their same kicker, Lucy Tang, take it. This time she'll be going from the opposite corner. That kick comes in low, and Mountain View unable to control it, sending it out of bounds for Fremont to take a goal kick. Noe successfully passes that to Garcia. Fremont attacking, number 20, gets that unable to get quite clear enough in order to get the cross off, and ultimately loses it over the end line. Morgan Moti taking the throw in for Mountain View now. She being one of the substitutes that just came on. So the Mountain View second team putting together a couple passes there, but unable to completely sustain it, so they penetrate into the penalty area. Noe controls the goal kick for Fremont, passes it to Garcia, her teammate, who sends it back to the goalkeeper. That pass out of the defense unsuccessful, although Noe runs on to control it. Mountain View whistled for offside foul there. It will be a free kick to Fremont along the edge of their penalty area. And it looked like that was an overlapping Ava Cohen called for offside there. Fremont putting together a few passes there. It looked as if they were going to set to dribble into Mountain View's half of the field, but it's tackled away. They will have a chance again as they throw it in. Fremont midfielder Jacqueline Chavaria there dribbles forward, looks set to very intently make a pass that unfortunately went wide, unable to be controlled by her teammates. Lum on the ball for Fremont, passes through to Garcia. She dribbles in, successfully passes it into number 4, Ashley Henry. Amanda Hebert able to stay on the ball. She gets down along the end line, and the ball is cleared out of bounds before she can get her cross off. Play is going to be stopped for a moment as Fremont subs off Deanna Garcia. Throw-in comes just to the edge of the area where Amanda Hebert gets a lofted cross-off that ultimately falls to her teammate number 6, Sonia Mora. Her cross intercepted by Palacios, sending it over the end line, and that will be Fremont's first corner kick of the game. Corner kick to be taken by number 6, Sonia Mora. Mountain View defender Sarah Davenport avoiding the pressure from Amanda Hebert there. Number 20, Sophia Noe, almost getting past Morgan Modi of Mountain View there. Tang dribbling into the box. She's given Mountain View or Fremont a hard time all afternoon. That ball tackled away, rolled dangerously free in the box before being picked up by Erin Caprellian. Looks like we'll have one more round of substitutes this game at least, as Mountain View puts back in 3 players. One of the co-captains, Allie Coyne, back at left back. Beth Ann Perry on at midfield, and Mia Polson comes back in at center forward. Fremont midfielder Mae Murphy controlling that ball with a very nice chest trap. Her pass for Sophia Noe a little long down the left-hand side. A little bit of a battle between Ani Ralston of Mountain View bearing down on Jessica Lum there. She successfully gets the ball off to Mia Poulsen. Her shot, very soft, down to the inside post there. Inside of the near post, easily handled by Fremont goalkeeper Aaron Caprellian. Fremont player Amanda Hebert dribbles the ball, crosses to the top of the penalty area, but Mountain View center back Sarah Davenport is able there to deflect it and clear it out of bounds. Hebert there, getting a hold of the ball, big lofted cross from the box. Sophia Noe can't quite get it away from the Mountain View defender. Mountain View ultimately clears it. And they're controlling it and trying to press upfield now. We do have a Fremont player down. Number 17, Megan Mahoney, is going to go ahead on out, and she will be replaced by number 9, Aurelia Arteaga. That long clearance controlled by Hebert from Fremont. Her through pass, though, goes a bit beyond number 4. Goes a bit beyond her teammate, Sonia Mora, who's unable to control it. Mountain View unable to string together the same number of passes they were in the first half with this set of players. Mora dribbling through the midfield. Cuts back. Grace Decarou was unable to stop her, but the shot put off is fairly soft and easily controlled by the Mountain View goalkeeper. That is their second shot of the game. So they are applying much more pressure this half than they had in the first. Referee calls a foul there for the contact made on Sophia Noe. defender Hikari Sahi set to take the free kick for Fremont. Looks like Noe's ankle is a little turned. She's talking to the referee about whether or not she can go on. The referee has signaled that the coach should send in a substitute. Or he may have signaled that he has stopped the game clock, which he is keeping track of right now, while Noe works through the issue with her cleat. Okay, game looks set to resume now. Sakai launches a kick into the defensive line, which Beth Ann Perry Mountain View accidentally heads backwards. Mountain View ultimately controls the ball, swings it wide left. Ava Cohen unable to take that ball away. It bounces in front of the box. Amanda Hebert tries to get a shot off. Not very strong and a little wide of goal. But definitely more pressure coming here late in the second half from Fremont than we'd seen earlier in the game. That pass from Mountain View up the left side goes straight through and over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Fremont High School. And the referee blows his whistle 3 times, signaling the end of the game. Certainly saw Fremont be able to pressure the goal there in the last portion of the game, much more than the start. Mountain View, however, had come out of the beginning of the game looking to improve upon their 3-0 victory last week, and they certainly did that, scoring 6 goals in the first half and adding another to that in the second. Our final score stands then at 7-0. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here on what was actually a very nice evening here in South Los Altos. Do want to acknowledge everyone who's helped with this production for KMVT Channel 15. Our producer-director, Renee Mendoza, today. our cameraman Edgar Espino Barros, cameraman Orlando Montez. Thank you, everyone. Look forward to seeing you next time.